Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, June 12th. Coming up on Cullman Today, the search in the Welti area is over after deputies found the second Madison County suspect dead. Plus, an Altoona man was killed Thursday morning in a motorcycle crash on Alabama Highway 91 just south of Holly Pond. And Cullman County wants residents to weigh in on road safety as leaders develop a new plan aimed at reducing serious crashes. All this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office says the second suspect wanted out of Madison County has been found dead, bringing a 2-day search in the Welti area to a close. The Sheriff's Office said it recovered the body Thursday morning, June 11th. The first suspect was found dead Wednesday during a search near County Road 765. The two suspects have been identified as Kristen Slayton and Christopher Robertson. They were wanted by the Madison County Sheriff's Office in connection with arson and drug-related charges. According to court documents cited by WHNT 19, Slayton and Robertson were out on bond after a previous arrest for conspiracy to commit murder when they were accused of intentionally setting a fire Tuesday on Hemlock Drive in Huntsville. Cullman County deputies were called in after Madison County officials believed the suspects may be in Cullman County. Sheriff Matt Gentry said the community is safe and thanked residents for their cooperation. He also commended investigators for working through extreme heat and difficult terrain during the search. An Altoona man was killed Thursday morning in a two-vehicle crash in Cullman County, according to Senior Trooper Brandon Bailey with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. The crash happened at approximately 6 a.m. Thursday, June 11th on Alabama Highway 91 near Cullman County Road 783, approximately 3 miles south of Holly Pond. Troopers said Tyler E. Maddox, 32, was fatally injured when the 2019 Kawasaki Z650 motorcycle he was operating struck a 1997 Dodge Ram 3500 driven by Joshua H. Boatwright, 53, of Cullman. Maddox was pronounced dead at the scene. Aaliyah said no additional information is available as troopers with the Alabama Highway Patrol Division continue to investigate. Cullman County is asking residents to share concerns about local road safety as part of a new Safe Streets and Roads for All Safety Action Plan. The federally funded program, known as SS4A, helps communities study ways to reduce traffic deaths and serious injuries. Cullman County received a grant to conduct a data-driven review focused on safer roads, safer people, safer vehicles, appropriate vehicle speeds, and improved post-crash care. As part of that process, residents are being asked to complete an online roadway safety survey and identify concerns on county-maintained roads. Cullman County Economic Development says public input will help shape the study and future safety planning. The survey is available online through the Cullman County SS4A website. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Cold Springs Junior Allie Light shares how faith, teammates, and a strong church community help guide her on and off the court. Sports is next. Welcome back. Cold Springs Junior Allie Light says her faith is the foundation for how she carries herself in sports, school, and everyday life. Light said her relationship with God gives her strength during difficult times and helps guide the way she treats others. She hopes younger students and athletes see kindness, respect, and faith through her action, both on and off the court. One verse that stayed with her is John 13:7, which reminds her that even when life does not make sense in the moment, understanding can come later. Light points to assistant coach Kinley Nunn as a strong role model, saying Nunn's example has helped show her what a Christ-centered life can look like. She also credits Daystar Church in Good Hope and Camp To Know Him in Pisgah with helping shape her faith. Before competitions, Light and her teammates pray together and thank God for the ability to play. She says teammates like Kylie Graves continue to encourage her and remind her that she is never facing challenges alone. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, the Agriplex is helping residents learn the basics of raising meat and dairy goats, from breed selection to nutrition and marketing. Plus, coffee and books come together at Karma's this weekend with a pop-up book bar for readers looking for their next favorite story. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The North Alabama Agriplex will host a Living Landscapes class on raising meat and dairy goats later this month. The class is set for Monday, June 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Agriplex. The cost is $10 per person. Participants will learn the basics of raising goats, including breed selection, housing, nutrition, health, and marketing. The program will feature Jeff Lamotte, who has raised Kaiko meat goats for more than 15 years and helped create the testing protocol for the Southeast Buck Performance Test. Jimmy Parker, an animal nutritionist, will also speak. Parker works on ration formulation for farmers' co-op feed lines and independent feed companies across multiple species and has served 25 years on the Alabama Sheep and Goat Committee. Registration is available through the Agriplex website. Coffee and books are coming together this weekend at Karma's Coffee House in downtown Cullman. Karma's Coffee House, in collaboration with the Velvet Page, will host a pop-up book bar Saturday, June 13th from 2 to 4 p.m. The event will feature a curated selection of new books across several genres, along with blind date with a book options, book talk favorites, book-themed gifts, and other reader goodies. Karma's owner, Katie Fine, said pop-up events give local entrepreneurs a chance to share the work they are passionate about while building community. The Velvet Page owner and founder, Emma Sargent, said the goal is to create a welcoming space where readers can browse, connect, and find their next favorite book. Karma's Coffee House is located at 103 First Avenue Northeast, Suite 140 in Cullman. Alabamians can fish for free this weekend in most public waters across the state. Governor Kay Ivey announced that Free Fishing Day will be held Saturday, June 13th, giving residents and out-of-state visitors a chance to fish without buying a license. The annual event applies to most freshwater and saltwater fishing, and it comes during Alabama's red snapper season. Saltwater anglers will not need a saltwater fishing license or reef fish endorsement that day. The Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources says the day is a good opportunity for first-time anglers and families to enjoy the outdoors. There are still a few exceptions. Alabama state public fishing lakes require a fishing permit. Private ponds require the owner's permission, and some piers may charge fees or require permits. Book lovers can meet local writers and discover new reads this weekend at the Cullman Author Expo. The Cullman County Public Library System will host the free event Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Traditions Bank Event Center. The expo will feature 37 authors from across Alabama with genres including children's books, science fiction, romance, mystery, poetry, and self-help. Visitors can meet authors, talk with them about their work, and purchase books directly from them. The event is sponsored by Traditions Bank and is designed to support local and independent authors while connecting readers with new material. Guests can also take part in Bookish Bingo, where meeting authors can earn raffle tickets for book-themed prize baskets. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Johnny Paul Lipsey, 83 of Cullman, passed away Tuesday, June 9th. A memorial will be at a later date. Visitation for Patsy Gail Winfrey, 75 of Jasper, will be Saturday, June 13th at Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral service will be Sunday, June 14th at 2 p.m. at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will be at New Hope No. 2 Cemetery in Holly Pond. Johnny L. Nail, 83, passed away Wednesday, June 10th. Visitation will be Sunday, June 14th from noon to 1 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home. Graveside service will follow at Good Hope Cemetery at 1:30 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today is going to feel hot and sticky with a high near 90 and a heat index value making it feel closer to 98. We'll start dry, but clouds increase throughout the day with a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Doesn't look too bad for second Fridays. Tonight brings a 30% chance of showers and storms, mainly before 7 p.m., then mostly cloudy skies and a low around 71. Tomorrow brings a little more unsettled weather. We could see a few showers early, but more likely in the afternoon. The high will be near 88. Tomorrow night keeps a 50% chance of showers and storms, mainly after 1 a.m. with a low around 71. Sunday looks wetter with showers and storms likely, especially by the afternoon. High near 86. Showers may continue Sunday night with a low around 66. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful weekend, Cullman.